Hey guys, I'm so excited I get to drive today. I hate grocery shopping except for today because I get to go drive. So I'm going to go run a few errands. We're going to go to Target and we're going to go to, I have to make some photocopies because of course our printer's not copying well. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, it hasn't been working right for a while. We have two printers, the other one doesn't do photocopies. So. Looking for some more storage binders for my stamps, and I need to get some stuff to the mail to my sister, and I might make a little trip to Tuesday morning. I don't really need anything, but you know, everybody's going to Tuesday morning. For 6 weeks I've felt left out, so anyway. We're gonna see what we can find and see what we can see, and I will be back. Driving with my shoulder is gonna be interesting because I gotta try to not twist it too much. It's getting better, but I have to kind of have it in my lap and have the steering wheel in my hand while it's in my lap, and I can't really put lots of weight or pressure on it. I can use it, don't get me wrong, but I have to be careful. Don't want to pop a pin, that would be bad. Alright, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully all the crazy people are on their way to work. They didn't all take today off because it's Memorial Day weekend. And I'm hoping if I go to the stores early, I won't hit lots of crowds. It'll drive me crazy. Okay, I know I'm already crazy. Let's see what we can find. Alright. No, I haven't been driving for 6 weeks. I didn't have a good sense of direction then. I certainly don't have one now. I went the wrong way already. I've only been out of the house like 2 minutes. Anyway, alright, serves me right for not turning the GPS Just on. The rear view mirrors because my husband's been driving my Subaru, and something for me to take note of. Adjusting the rear view mirror button with my left arm kind of hurts a little bit. Folding it out like this, you know, it's not a good thing. So I'm gonna try not to do that again. Alright, I'll be back. Wow, I made the mistake of going down Martinvale where the DMV people are. Oh, they're all so stupid. Aren't you supposed to know how to drive before you go to the Department of Motor Vehicles to get your license? Not after? Holy cow. I don't know any other place in San Jose where it's okay to stop in the middle of the street. Except by DMV. Seriously. Or try to run over people. I don't get it. We're going to go to Target first because it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning and they're the only place on my list I know for sure that's open. And we're going to see how much stuff that I want I can actually get there rather than go hunting all over San Jose for things. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, I'll be back. I just got honked at for going 25 into 25. And, you know, being cautious around the idiots at the stop sign and actually making a full and complete stop. Really? I guess the idiots are out full force already this morning. I just love people in the parking lot who drive in the middle of the street and they don't like stay to the right or the left. They take up the whole road so nobody else can get down that way. Just fabulous. Oh boy. People crack me up. Alright, we're gonna go into Target and see what I can find. Okay, so I didn't find everything I wanted at Target, so I still have to go to the office supply store, and now I also have to go to the sporting goods store. I need a 1 pound weight to exercise my left hand, and Target only has as low as 2, so gotta make a trip to Sports Authority. So it's just about 9 a.m. so the office supply should be open, so we are going to head there next. I'm going to try to go to Office Depot and Office Max before I drive all the way clear across town to the other Staples store, because I know the one by me does not have what I want. I did, though, find some napkins in the Target dollar bin. They're really cute. All right, I'll be back. I want to know why it's okay with people to drive behind a car that's obviously backing out of their parking space. Seriously, you're in that so much of a hurry that you can't have some common courtesy and stop for a minute and let them finish backing up and then go. Really? I don't understand that, like, at all. Anyway, happens all the time though. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I will admit that although it doesn't hurt in a bad way, I definitely can tell I not only had surgery, but haven't driven for a while because my left arm is already sore and we've only gone to one store. So we will see how far I get today. I don't know, it may not be very far. We'll find out, I guess. I'll be back. Forgetting to turn off the radio before I turn the camera on. The sporting goods store was open early and they did have a 1 pound hand weight. Thank you goodness. Okay, so now I'm all set as far as that's concerned. Fix the camera, there we go. So now we're gonna go over to the office supply. All right, I'll be back. I'm so happy to be out of the house and independent. I don't even care that I'm stuck in a little bit of traffic or that you can see all my multiple chins or anything. I don't even care. It's nice to be out of the house. I am coughing a little bit though. It's kind of windy. The pollen is everywhere. It's making my allergies and my asthma act up a little bit. But again, yeah, don't care so much. I'm stuck at a red light waiting to turn so I can get into the other office supply store. We'll see if they have what I'm looking for. All right, I'll be back. Okay, that was a bust. Office Depot never has what I want when I'm looking for it, ever. There's one more office supply between me and Tuesday morning. There's a Michaels over that way too. I don't think that Michaels carries the Tim Holtz storage binder. I don't know. We might end up hitting all three of those to find what we're looking for. What else is on my list? Rice, lunch meat, coffee, creamer, pasta. Well, at least this time I can read the list because my husband and daughter write on the list, and I love that they do that when we're out of something, but that only helps if I can actually read their writing. Yeah, which I can't always. They both write like doctors. I have to mail some stuff and I want to make some photocopies. The photocopies doesn't have to be done today, but I need to get that stuff in the mail. Okay, let's drive down that way and we will stop at Office Max. It's an Office Max, I think. Pretty sure it's an Office Max. There's a guy in a car in front of me on his cell phone in the parking lot. He's parked. And I guess he is having an argument with somebody on his cell phone. At least it looks like he's arguing. He's waving his hands around. And I don't think he's Italian because he looks Asian, so I don't know. I don't know. Could be, though, I guess. It's pretty funny, though. He's waving his hands around like I do when I talk, usually, if I'm not driving. Okay. Near Harbor Freight, but I'm not going to stop because that's kind of dangerous. I like Harbor Freight. Yes, I know it's a hardware store, and it's not an art supply store. But they have cool tools there, and you can use some of the tools in your art studio. So it's very neat. Okay. This parking lot's like a maze. So I found an exit. I'm going to have to make a U-turn, but that's okay because I found an exit. Let's see. And there is an Aaron Brothers over here. I'm not going to stop because the only thing I buy there is paint. And paint is on the do not buy list right now. I have too much paint. In fact, I may purge some of the paint. So watch for that in a video because I might actually do that. I have some really nice artist quality paints. I just have too many of them. I have on one of my post-surgery bras that hooks in the front. It actually has a zipper. This might be TMI, by the way. Anyway. husband has to help me get dressed in the morning because I can't do that yet. And this particular one keeps coming unzipped, so I have to keep checking it all the time. I was halfway through the store and I realized I was almost completely unzipped. Just, you know, it wasn't good. So I had to go hide in the corner and refix my bra. I'm sure that was caught on a security camera somewhere. Alright, I am going to... Come on, we're stuck at a red light. Because we're in front of Oak Ridge Mall, and all the lights take forever over here to change. It's alright. Give me a chance to have some more coffee. Because I haven't been sleeping well because of my shoulder and my asthma. And that goes back longer than just the few weeks since I had surgery. I haven't slept well in a long time because of the asthma and the shoulder. I first hurt the shoulder in 2009. The asthma issue came about in 2012. So between the two, I haven't really I could not sleep in a really long time. Anyway, I'm tired. I drink a lot of coffee. They are doing some major road work on Blossom Hill Road. There are big PG&E work trucks and orange cones everywhere. I don't know. Maybe they're working on the gas lines, or I don't know. It's weird. You're gone for a few weeks and you don't drive, and look what happens. All these things are so different. My husband left me half a tank of gas, thank goodness. I'm not sure I would actually be up to pumping gas. I usually need both hands to hold the nozzle in the tank. And nobody's staring at me this morning because I'm not the only one talking to myself in the car. Is that bad? I don't think they're talking to their cameras. I think they're just talking to themselves. Alright, we are now having to wait for the light rail train, so I will not make you guys wait. I'll be back. Note to self. Holding your left arm up at the 9 o'clock position on the steering wheel is not a good idea. It kind of hurts. And it's a good thing I shut the camera off when I did, because as I drove through the intersection, there was a policeman right there. I don't have any idea if it's illegal to talk to your camera while you're driving or not, but let's just not find out, shall we? Alright, I'll be back at Office Max. I'm going to have a sip of coffee and then we'll go in and see if they have what I'm looking for. I need a CD size storage binder. A regular small binder won't work because the cover is not big enough. The stamps stick out, but a CD binder is a little bit deeper. But anyway, finding one that's the right size is a pain in the neck. Alright, last and a waste of time. Good thing it was only like 2 minutes. Not only did they not have what I wanted, so I have to drive to another Staples or just order it online. At this point, I might just order it online. But somebody had hellaciously strong perfume on, and I immediately walked in the door and started wheezing and coughing. Still coughing. Anyway, so we're gonna go to Tuesday Morning and then Michael's, and I'm not looking to buy anything at Michael's. I don't really need anything except these storage binders. So we're gonna look and see if they have the Tim Holtz one. And if they don't, they don't. I'll just order the one that I know works, and we'll see what I can find at Tuesday Morning, and I will be back. God, I forgot. Going to Tuesday Morning means I have to fight for parking spaces with the Costco people. Ugh. Alright, well, but I'm still glad to be out of the house and driving. Let's see. Maybe we can find a parking space easily. Ha ha ha. It is still kind of early. Costco's not actually open yet. Actually, Tuesday Morning may not be open yet either. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. It's alright. I'll sit in my car and have some coffee while I'm waiting. parking lot's not too bad. That would be because Costco's not open. All right, I'll be back. And there's a Trader Joe's over that way. I'm gonna go walk over to Trader Joe's and get the few groceries I need. I'll bring one of my insulated bags. And I might get a pastry at Starbucks while we're waiting. All right, I'll be back. Got in, got out. I did get a few things at Tuesday morning. I broke the buying freeze. Not too much though, in a small way. We're gonna head over to Michael's now because I'm still looking for the storage binders, which is the one thing I really need that I could buy despite the storage freeze because I need it, but I don't know. Some on my face. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to Michael's. Maybe they have the Tim Holtz ones. I don't know. We'll find out. And then after that, I have to get that stuff in the mail and maybe make the photocopies. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we're outside the Michael's on Cooser in San Jose, and I've never paid any attention to what they have in the way of stamp storage. So let's find out, shall we? All right, I'll be back. Little binders at Michael's. They're not the same ones though, and they may not work. I may end up taking some of them back. I opened one of them though, so I guess I have to keep that one. It means repunching all the holes in like all of the acrylic sheets that the stamps are on. So I don't know. I have to think about that. That's a lot of hole punching. It's not a huge deal necessarily, but it's a lot of hole punching. But I do have them, and they're cute, and they match my studio room. So maybe, I don't know. I have to see how many stamps they hold. I don't know if they hold as many as the other book. So I'm gonna, I guess, try the one that I opened, and we'll see. All right, I'm gonna head to the postal place and mail all those things to my sister, and then I might go home because I'm hungry and my arm is sore, so we might do the photocopying a different day. All right, I'll be back. I'm thinking about these binders I just bought. I'm also thinking about rearranging my room in a way that would make these particular sets of stamps easy to get to because they're the ones I use a lot, the blueprint stamps and things. And reorganizing my paint and maybe doing a paint purge. And I'm getting a whole bunch of ideas that I think might work really well. So I may end up hanging on to them. And I have my Crop-A-Dial. I should be able to pretty easily punch the holes without me having to use both hands because that's something I'm concerned about. I can't put lots of pressure on the left hand yet and won't be able to for quite a while. So I don't know. I'm thinking while I'm stuck in traffic. Another red light. I knew there was something about driving I don't like traffic. And there's it's a metallic lime green Kia Soul in front of me. Boy, is that car bright. He won't lose it in the parking lot, that's for sure. All right, I am going to go head to the mail place and then head home. I will see you guys at home and I'll show you guys what I bought. All right, I'll be back. Driving, I'm just getting tons of ideas. So I had the thought that maybe I don't have to pay for photocopies. Oh, whoops, you guys fell down. I could use the scanner that's not working exactly right. There you are. Scanner/printer that's not working exactly right to scan the pages and then print them on the one in my office, which works fine. Maybe I'll do that. That's cheaper. I do need a little bit of ink though, but I don't need black ink, and I can just print everything in black. My color ink cartridge is my last one, and I think it's half empty, but that should be okay. I think that'll work. I like that idea. See, you guys help me out. Thinking, always thinking. All right, let's get over to the mail place and get the packages mailed, and I don't think my mail is going to be ready to pick up, but we'll see. All right, I'll be back. The parking lot that's really, really busy starting at about this time of the day. It's almost 11 o'clock, so there's a lot of restaurants over here. This is the same one that I walk to from my house for physical therapy, and it starts to get really busy about this time with everybody from the local businesses going on lunch break. So I am glad to be here now and not lot a little later, because the later in the morning it gets, the busier it's going to be. And like many parking lots in San Jose, people do not know how to drive in a parking lot. I think they think it's a racetrack. I don't know. Let's see if any of the Postal Annex parking spaces are open, the 10-minute only spaces, or if everybody from the restaurants park there. Ooh, there's 3 of them open. That like never happens. Very cool. All right, we are gonna park, and I'm gonna get all these boxes sent to my sister. I'm actually gonna have them repack them, because one big box makes more sense than 3 little boxes. So anyway, all right, I'll be back. Okay, mailing is done. Ran into my cousin. She was laughing. She says, "Oh, first day when they said you could drive, and you're out just running around, aren't you?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." My arm's a little sore, but yes, I'm so glad to be out of the house. I love my house, but it's nice to be able to get out. Anyway, so we're all done, and we're gonna head home, and I'm gonna have something to eat, and I think I'm gonna have to spend some time today running back and forth between the 2 offices, scanning Doodle book pages, because I think that's a good solution to my problem. And seeing if I can get those binders that I got to work, because they were a lot cheaper than even the one I had at home, but I would have to buy more of. Individually, regular price was cheaper, plus I got 30% employee discount, so I think they'll work a lot better if I can get them. If I can get the the stamp sheets to fit in, the plastic cling sheets, and it'll hold at least 4 or 5 of them, then I think it will work better. That's the only hitch, is none of the binders really hold very many, because these sheets are thick with the stamps on them. They're thick. I really wish somebody made a storage binder that was like 4 or 5 inch rings. Holy cow, I made the mistake of driving by DMV again, and people are like speeding, and I need to just, it's time to go home. I don't want to get killed driving by DMV. Yeah, because that would be bad. We actually had a girl not long ago who was waiting in line at the DMV right here that we just drove by for her driving test, and she was a nervous new driver, and evidently she hit the gas pedal instead of the brake, and she ran into the DMV building and broke the gas main, and they had to shut the building down and close off the street, and until PG&E could get there to shut off the gas and fix it. Anyway, yes, that's the worst thing that's ever happened at that DMV, but this DMV over here has that caliber of driver waiting to take their driver's test, like, frequently. Anyway, it's easier to drive by than walk by as a pedestrian. They're always trying to run you over, it seems like. All right, I will be back. I'm back home, and I had something to eat, and those binders worked. So they're these binders, and the name of the company is, I think, Simple Stories, and they're called Snap Simple Stories. And I had to repunch the holes on these acrylic sheets that the cling stamps are stuck to, but I have a crocodile, so that wasn't a big deal. And I was going to have to punch half of them anyway, because the Diane Reevely stamps, and I have one Dina Wakely stamp, none of those had the holes in even close to the right spot. So I just repunched all of them. They actually hold one more sheet of stamps than the other binder does, so that's good. And I have this binder, I can fit one more, and then I have one whole empty binder. I have more stamps coming. So I was able to purge and clean off some shelves and rearrange some things, and it looks much better. And, you know, the longer I'm in my studio and the more I'm working with things and realizing I can't get to certain things. And, you know, I think it's going to take me like a year before I'm really comfortable in the space. And it's only been since, what, November or December. So anyway, as I was cleaning, I did find a few things of paint to purge. I may have more, but these I know. I bought 2 of each of these colors for a class that I took because they recommended we have a certain amount of paint in certain colors. And I didn't even end up using 1 bottle, and I had 2 of each color. And so these are still sealed. They're Lucas Cryl Liquid. I don't know what that stands for. CRYL. It's like a fluid acrylic, very fluid acrylic. It's an artist grade. It's an inexpensive artist grade paint. It's not translucent like golden fluid acrylics. It's very opaque. I have 8 bottles. I have Carmine, Phthalo Blue, Cyan Blue, Indian Yellow, Cadmium Yellow Light, Cadmium Red Light, and then Deep Black and Titanium White. So 8 bottles. They range in price between $8 and $15 each bottle. So that's over $80 worth of paint. So I'm going to sell these if any of you are interested. It's $60, includes priority mail, flat rate shipping in the U.S. I will send them outside the U.S., but I will have to check and see what the postage is going to be. And it'll be extra. So if you want them, let me know. Like I said, they're still sealed in like plastic wrap that came with when I got them to keep the lids on. I will put each one in its own little Ziploc bag, so in case something does pop open, you can, you know, still save the paint. I also found that I have like 6 things of watercolor paint. Okay, maybe only 4, but I still have, that's still too many. So I have this set of Pelikan watercolor paints. This is used. This is one of the first ones I got, I think. Oops. That's supposed to come off. And then it has 2 trays. Oops. So it is used. So this is also going to be for sale because, yeah, I don't need this much watercolor. Oh, I guess the lid is broken. But these things are what hold it together anyway. Anyway, this is like $5 if you want it. Plus shipping, and if you do want just this, I can send it in a flat rate priority mailbox, and I can include some other stuff in it. I've got scrapbooking paper, I've got tissue. If you want me to put some of that in there, we can call it $20 plus shipping, which is going to be like, I don't know, $10, $12 in the US. And I can send you a bunch of stuff, including these. So that's up to you guys. Let me know. All this stuff has to go away. At this point, there's so much of the go away stuff in the garage. I might have to actually have a yard sale or something, or just make a donation. I don't know. I did go out today to run errands, and I did get the binders, and I found some of these flowers that I know Claudia had found some of these at Tuesday morning. I got brown, green, and blue. Thought they'd be good on ATC cards. This is one of the things it's not art related, but it's one of the things I went looking for because I went to go use one of my reusable Starbucks cups the other day. I'm missing the straws. I have like 2 straws and I have like 8 mugs, so I bought this set from Target of these colored, aren't they pretty? Straws, and then I got these. I had to go to Starbucks for these, but there was one inside the Target where I went to, these big giant ones. These are for the venti, yeah, because these are the ones particularly that seem to go missing all the time. And when I was at Tuesday morning and I got the flowers, they had Compendium of Curiosities Volume 2. And I got some 7 Gypsy stamps. These are some that I've actually been wanting, but didn't want to spend full price. I do have so many stamps now, though. Hopefully I don't have any of those again, because then they'll be end up in the purge pile. But, you know. I also found in the dollar spot at Target these napkins. Aren't they cute? I don't really need them, but I thought they were cute. I'll put them up here. And what else? Oh, and I went to the sports store and got a 1 pound weight because I need it for my exercises for my left arm. No, I got a pile of receipts. Oops. Someday I'll do my paperwork. It's under my desk. It's overflowing. I think that's it for right now. If you want any of the paint, I do have a big bunch of scrapbooking paper, all different kinds. Valentine's Day paper, regular paper, partial pads, whole pads. Loads and loads of paper. If you want scrapbooking paper, some of it's paper, some of it's cardstock. I can just fill you up a box. There's even some whole, there's not really a pad, it's like a booklet, a vellum paper. There's tons of vellum out there. If you want a box of vellum paper, I can do that too. Some of the pads are 12 by 12. So we'll probably have to go with a large party mail box. And I could fill that up for, say, $35. And I'll just fill the box up until I can't get any more in there. I still have some tissue left. What else do I have? I don't even know what else is out there. There's tons of stuff. Let's go out there. I'll grab the iPad and I'll flip the camera around and we'll be back. This is my growing pile of stuff. Some of this, like these, are things from my grandmother's house. I actually have to package up today for my niece. But I have these two 12 by 12 paper boxes. This one's got some tissue stuffed in it. There's another thing of tissue. I've got a lot of tissue still. This whole pile, this is all scrapbooking paper, and that's all available. I have this little decorative box. I don't know if you're local. It's a nice storage box. I just don't need it. I've got some wire storage things, white wire storage things. I've got a clip light. I've got a couple of paper towel holders. They're actually good for holding tape, but now I have too much tape for them. I have this really cool, like, giant jar with a lid. It's the coolest thing, like, if you have space in your studio to, like, put it on the counter. I also have a bunch of cling plastic. Let's see. So this is on white paper. It's clear. I have a huge roll of it. It's good for putting your, if you're going to see, look how big the roll is. If you're going to unmount your rubber stamps, it's window cling plastic, and you can glue your rubber stamps after you unmount them to that, and that will stick to an acrylic block. Looks like I have a few fibers left too. I have this cute little chair right here, and I still have a lot of ribbon. So this whole bag right here, this is all ribbon. So the only thing I really want to set price on is the paint, because it's brand new and it was expensive. So as I was saying, I have all that stuff. So if the only thing I want to set price for is the Lucas paint, because it's brand new. Everything else, if you want anything else, we can do some sort of a flat rate box, and like maybe $35 for a large one and maybe $25 for a medium one, and I'll stuff it full for you of what, things that you want, and that should cover posting plus some for the materials. So let me know. Email me at the email address in the description below if you want something. And the other thing I almost forgot to tell you is, now I took all those binders apart to use them for stamp storage, so I have all the guts. So those Snap Simple Story binders come with these sheet protectors. I don't know how many come in each one. Let's see. It looks like 5. And then some divider tabs and some paper. I don't need any of this. Honestly, I just purged paper. Yes, I could reuse it and do things with it. The chipboard divider tabs, those are cute, but I don't need it, so it really should go away. So if you guys want this stack of stuff, you know, I can include this in like a medium flat rate priority mailbox for you. It's a good journal making material. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't need it. I have so much already. So let me know, because I'm going to go put it out in the giveaway pile or the purge pile. I also want to know, I'm not going to open these on camera because I'm sure everybody hasn't gotten theirs yet, but I got my napkin swaps from my Crazy Island family members. Quincy Richardson and Jerry Bellini. This is really puffy for napkin swap, I don't know. And Terry, Donnie, thank you very much. I'm not going to open them on camera because it's probably not fair to those in the group that haven't gotten theirs yet. So I'll open them off camera, and maybe when everybody has gotten theirs, I will post a picture to Facebook or something. But thank you very much for your envelopes. I can't wait. They've been sitting on my desk since yesterday. I haven't opened them yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I think that's it right now. I think that's it. All right. So my arm is sore from driving, but it was fun to get out of the house, and I hope you enjoyed coming with me. Don't forget to go out today and do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. I'll see you later.